Welcome back to the Obscure Entertainment Network's coverage of the ARLA Elite Series in Denmark. We're getting set for the restart. Kevin Colley, car number 08, leads the way. And we are back under green, lap 29 out of 39. DJ Daniels right behind the 08. Arto Kekkonen goes to the outside of Hinata Hyuga in car number 39. And, well, it doesn't work out so well. Kekkonen loses a couple of spots to Ronald Porter in the 45 and Kakashi Hatake in the 32. Ronald Porter moves up into the 4th position. We've got kind of a lull in the top 3 right now. But DJ Daniels is catching the 08. Hinata Hyuga in the 39 appears to be looking for an opportunity, but she can't get around on the 90. Colley coming around the final turn. It's going to be 10 laps to go this time by. Daniels and Hyuga really need to start setting themselves up because they've just been flying around this place. And there goes DJ Daniels, car number 90, to the inside of Kevin Colley. He almost runs into the 08. I think they actually made contact there. And it cost Daniels a lot of momentum. It did indeed look like the 90 ran into the 08, but that camera angle just wasn't too good. Doesn't really matter now. Colley hangs on to the lead. But for how long? DJ Daniels does appear to have the car to beat today. Oh, what's Colley doing? Trying to blind DJ Daniels. Colley and Daniels are starting to separate themselves from the rest of the field. And I don't know, I think Colley might be starting to break away from Daniels a little bit. 9 to go. Ronald Porter is certainly starting to come forward. I would expect him to challenge Hinata Hyuga shortly. And there goes Daniels. He's looking to the bottom, but Colley denies it to him. Daniels has been really good in these first 3 turns, I've noticed. He's going to get plenty of chances to make a run on Colley. I think he'll be in fine shape for these closing laps. That's right, unless Hinata Hyuga gets a run on DJ Daniels and starts challenging him for the 2nd spot, Colley is basically a sitting duck right now. But Hyuga's got her own mirrors to watch. As we mentioned earlier, Ronald Porter is starting to come alive in that 45 STS. Well, I don't know about that. Porter appears to be fading away. Colley, Daniels, and Hyuga have been the strongest cars all day. The rest of the field has been having trouble keeping up with these cars. There goes Daniels. He's got to run down the inside, but Colley denies it to him. This is exactly what Hyuga wanted to see. She really closed up the gap on Daniels. Now we're riding on board Hyuga's 39 car. You can see Hyuga and Daniels experimenting with different lines and trying to find out what works. Daniels dives to the bottom, but he slips up high. He's unable to make a run on Colley. And now Daniels trying to blind Hinata Hyuga. He's picked up a thing or two from Kevin Colley. Hyuga gains a bit of ground on Daniels coming out of the final turn. I just saw Allie Riggs coming out of the pit lane. She had to pull in a lap ago due to some mechanical problems, but it looks like she's got those fixed. And now, DJ Daniels is going for the lead. He's bringing Hinata Hyuga in car number 39 with him, but Colley is battling back on the outside. It looks like he's going to keep the lead. Ronald Porter capitalizes, and he's sneaking into the picture as well. If Allie Riggs can get up to speed quickly, she shouldn't be an issue for Kevin Colley. And there goes Hinata Hyuga. She pulls to the left of DJ Daniels, and they are now battling for the 2nd position. Now, if you're trying to chase down the leader, battling each other is not how you do it. Ronald Porter trying to decide who to go with. And it looks like Hinata Hyuga is going to take the 2nd spot away from DJ Daniels. That sorted itself out rather quickly. Now, Allie Riggs is Kevin Colley's teammate at CJ Racing. She's probably going to be told to back off and let Colley by. But if I know Riggs, she's not just gonna let Colley go by and put her down a lap. It may have appeared that she just did that, but it's more likely she just overdrove the corner. Why are DJ Daniels and Hinata Hyuga battling for the 2nd spot? They're just allowing Colley to open up his lead even more. Hyuga in the 39 drives for J-Motor, and Daniels is affiliated with J-Motor. You'd expect them to work together and try to chase down the 08, but I guess not. It's going to be 5 laps to go this time by. Kevin Colley has a huge lead on the rest of the field. Now Ronald Porter is going for 3rd. I doubt he's going to take it. He's not going to have the preferred line coming into these next 2 turns. Allie Riggs is probably going to try to chase down the 08 and try to get that lap back. Riggs is the type of driver who fights every car she can, even if it's not for position. You know, it's real satisfying to pass someone on the lead lap while you're a lap down. I think Riggs is just going for that satisfaction right now. Well, she's trailing Cully by about 3 car lengths now, and Cully has been the strongest of the CJ cars today. It's gonna take a miracle for Allie Riggs to get her lap back, I think. Cully coming around the final turn. It's gonna be 4 to go this time by. Is that Arto Kekkonen up there? Yeah, it looks like Kekkonen has now fallen back to being the last car on the lead lap. Must have had some issues or something and our cameras just didn't pick it up. Cully's now extending the gap between him and Allie Riggs. I cannot stress how massive his lead is on the rest of the field. Yeah, that's gotta be at least a 3-second gap between him and Hinata Hyuga. Speaking of which, we are now riding on board the roof camera of Hinata Hyuga's 39 as she struggles to keep Cully from extending his lead. It looks like it could very easily be a 5-second lead Cully's got. Unless Cully makes a mistake or something, he's got this race in the bag. There's just no way the rest of the field is going to be able to catch him now. Well, he certainly could have used a situation like this in some of our points races this year. Yeah, Cully has not won a single race in his ARLA career, but in 2008, he had some of the best performances in his life. If he hadn't crashed or had any mechanical issues, he was running up front. I certainly feel he deserved a win or two in 2008, but, well, you gotta take what you get. Now, we know for sure that Cully can win races. We ran a couple exhibition races in Japan last year. Cully won one of those. 2 to go. Now, about those races in Japan, CJ Racing dominated. Cully won the first race, and Leslie Riggs won the second. Oh, Cully slides way up to the outside. He's off the course, and Allie Riggs gains a lot of ground on him. This battle is not for position, but Allie Riggs is sure driving like it is. Oh, she almost runs into the 08. And now she dives to the outside. She's going to try to get her lap back. Cully's fighting back on the right side. He can certainly afford to. He's got a good 3 seconds on everyone else. He's going to try to keep Allie Riggs a lap down. But there goes Riggs. White flag is in the air. 1 more lap to go for Kevin Cully. Allie Riggs is now back on the lead lap and just in time. But there goes Kevin Cully. He's going to try to put her a lap down once again. Allie Riggs is off the course. Allie Riggs overdrives that corner a little bit and goes into the grass. Thinks she's just going to have to settle for being the first car lap down. Battle for second. Ronald Porter is in the mix. What happened to Hinata Hyuga? She is nowhere to be seen. Guess she must have slid off the course. DJ Daniels and Ronald Porter are fighting for the second spot. Neji Hyuga and Kakashi Hatake are in the picture as well. Ronald Porter appears to have the edge. Coming out of the final turn, Cully leads, Allie Riggs behind him, and Kevin Cully will win in Denmark. Kevin Cully in car number 08 wins in a landslide for CJ Racing. DJ Daniels finishes second. Looks like Ronald Porter wasn't able to complete the pass on him after all. And teammates Neji Hyuga and Kakashi Hatake round out the top 5. Now this is what happened to Hinata Hyuga. Coming through turn 3, she overdrives the corner, goes off the course, very much like what happened to Jim Kidd. She loses a bunch of spots. This was with 2 laps to go. Hyuga was running in second. Very tough break for Hyuga in car number 39. A brilliant run for Kevin Cully and the 08 crew. Now let's see them win a points race. For the Obscure Entertainment Network, I'm Scott Bush, and I'm Earl McDermott, and we are signing off. Thank you for joining us today.